Hi everyone, hello peeps, this is Julia from Adventure Geek and I'm doing a weekend adventure, or saying that, it's like a Friday overnight and then we'll come home on Saturday. So I'm starting here. The first walk I'm scoping out today is the South Malvern circular walk, and literally it's going to be very up and down. It's a good training hike and we're going to be camping, me, Paul and the dog Jess are going to be camping somewhere up there in the Malvern Hills. I think we're going to find a space, don't know where yet. And then tomorrow we're heading a little bit further south and we're going to do a walk called the Daffodil Way, which actually looks amazing when the daffodils are all out. I can't imagine we're going to see many daffodils tomorrow, but I need to scope it out just to make sure that it's safe because I'm leading that at the end of March. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. So yeah, a weekend of 2 hikes and also an overnight wild camp. So wish us luck, and I'm on my own this one. Let's see how we get on. Wow, look at that tree. I bet that's got some stories to tell. Right, onwards. So you might notice the sound's a little bit naff, and that's because I just broke my microphone. Look, things snapped off where it goes in. That's pants. Poo. But actually this trail is pretty awesome. There's lots of ups and downs, but there's lots of little alternative routes. So if you don't want to do the steep parts or the bits where you have to duck, there are all sorts of alternative little routes. And they just keep meeting up with each other. So yeah, so far this is a really good walk, and I think I might have found my camping spot already, and I've only been walking like 1.5 miles. Anyway, let's crack on, see what else it's got to bring. You're beautiful. Wow. All right, I'll go. Medic. So this house obviously has a sense of humour. Cat on a hot tin roof. Well, not quite a tin roof. So what do you reckon? This would be a really cool camping spot. It's very dry, very flat, and it's like in this bowl all on its own, so no wind at all either. Ooh, I think that'd be cool. See what Paul thinks. Oh god, there's some hills on this one. It don't look steep on video, but believe you me, it is. I'm only halfway up as well. Still got that to go. My heart's going 10 to the dozen. So yeah, this one's a training hike for sure. Bring it on. So sorry for the wind, got no microphone, but yeah, just reached the top of Ragstone Hill. Oh wow, these views. This walk is only a short walk, it's like 5.7 miles or something like that, but boy is it a challenging one. I think I've got another little hill there before I actually peak, so let's see if there's anything up there. Okay, you probably can't tell. Let me just do this and you might be able to tell. But it's getting quite dusky. And I've still got about 3 miles to go. I'm meant to be heading sort of down that way, down there, down to a lake. But I really don't want to be up here on these hills in the dark on my own. So I'm going to cut a little bit off and just make my way back down to the car park, which is still probably 2 miles to go. So we'll see how we get on, but yeah, it just took me longer than I thought, and that's because of all these ups and downs. So I've even got, I'm down to my base layer because it's that hot. And this is in the middle of January. Crazy. So it's really nice and still though, no wind. So I think we're up for a good camp tonight. But right, I'm going to put the camera away. I'm just going to put my foot down now. And yeah, I'll see you at the end unless I see anything exciting in between. Just give you an idea of terrain. So this is a downhill. And then we've got these like blowdowns that are constantly having to go over. Right, it looks like the hardest bit's done, and I've come out on a road. So I'm on this road now for probably about a mile or so. So that's good. That's actually, I say road, it's more like a track. But it means I can put my pace down a little bit before it goes off road again. So I think I've probably got about 40 minutes left of light before the light disappears. It looks like we might have a nice sunset though, so that's good. Right, I am putting you away now. I'll see you at the end. Right, so that's the end of the hike. I'm back on one of the summits. It's not that windy at all. I've looked at the weather forecast, it's not really windy. So the sun is going to be rising out there in the morning, so let's see how that looks first thing. And I'll send Paul a what 3 words so he knows where I am. Hopefully I'll catch him in a bit. In the meantime, I need to put a jumper on, get warmed up, get a brew on, and I'll catch you guys in a bit as soon as my tent's up. Jess. Jess was really well behaved last night, didn't hear her at all. Leave no trace, I was literally just here. There's absolutely nothing. You wouldn't know we were here. This is where we are this morning. Woohoo! Sorry if it's windy, I lost my microphone. Well, good morning peeps. It was a little bit windy last night, but absolutely gorgeous, and it was quite warm. Don't know if you can hear this, listen to that. Hold on. Can you hear the woodpecker? So yeah, Paul's just clearing up dog poo. So we've done Leave No Trace and we're heading out now back to the car. We've got about a 20-minute drive to a place called Dimmock, and then we're going to be walking the Daffodil Way. So yeah, really lovely weekend so far, and then we'll see how we get on rest of the day. Bye bye. Stop doing these silly voices. Can you see the squirrel just on the edge of the tree? Oh, it's gone. Oh. Right, so we've just arrived in Dimmock and we're going to start the Daffodil Way. Apparently it's 9.1 miles. I'm walking with Paul and Jess, and we're going to see how we get on. Obviously it's meant to be laden with daffodils, but obviously not this time of year, but we're going to actually lead it, which is going to be in March, end of March. Hopefully we should have lots and lots of daffodils. So literally this is just a risk assessment, but hopefully we should have a nice walk. And yeah, I'll catch you up in a bit. Jess is giving me a stick. Lovely.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah.
Well, I've never seen a pink church before. Should we go in? Let's see if it's open. St Mary's Church, the oldest timber roof in Britain and one of the oldest doors. Wow. So it says here as well, this church has some of the most outstanding Romanesque paintings in England. Medic! Right, just doing a quick check-in, sorry about the wind. We're about 3.5 miles into the trail already. We saw the guy who came out of the vicarage, which was at the last church that we went into, and he was saying like the next field over is where there's a whole massive field of daffodils when we come back in March. So I'm really looking forward to that. It looks absolutely beautiful, but obviously there's no daffodils today. We've got little baby lambs here. Can you see? Just up there. Doing a little bit of road walking now as we head into our next village, and I'll catch you in a bit. Say goodbye. Bye.
So that went past the church that we stopped, St Mary's. So.
Right, just to let you know, that subway down there is full of cow shit and like really deep, and it absolutely stinks. Poor old Paul went first, and we literally just can't get through. So we're going to retrace our steps a little bit and go up and cross. There's another subway. Hopefully that one's not full of sheep, you know what, or cow, you know what. Oh my god, it stunk. I've never smelt anything as bad. The pool stinks now. Right, and Jess does as well. She went flying into it, loved it. So yeah, we're going to go back onto the road, see where we get from there. Medic! Paul's getting all that sheep shit off his shoes. We're going to find out in a minute what this other subway is like. What's the verdict? Yeah? Thumbs up. Wow, this is better. 100% better. Brilliant. So this is it's an old disused canal, and this is one of the old locks. So that's what we're following at the moment. Alright, just to let you know what's happened. So we had a little stop for lunch, but just before that, I was really hot because I got my thermals on underneath my trousers. So I stopped in the forest to take them off, and then I heard someone come in, so I rushed my trousers back on, and it was only like about 10 minutes later I realised I got my trousers on back to front. So that was a bit uncomfortable for about half a mile. I had to swap them back round again. All good fun. Things happen in the woods, eh? You probably can't see it very well, but this is that old disused canal. We're up quite high, and Paul was just saying this would have been dug by, handmade by, you know, spades and hearty workmen. Wow. So we just noticed there's mistletoe in all these bigger trees as well. Look, even that one down there. How strange. Right, we just finished. I think it was something like 10.3 miles, something like that. We had quite a few squiggles. So that is not the final mileage. I will figure out what the actual mileage is for this walk when we do it in a few weeks' time. Paul's just said is its favourite walk. It's an amazing walk, especially when we come and it's going to have snowdrops and daffodils. Lots of things to see and do, as you've seen. A big thanks to Paul for joining me for this weekend, for the camp out last night, and also for the walk this morning. And we're going to head on home now. I think a well-deserved coffee and perhaps something hot to eat on the way. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to get outside, get inspired, go take a hike when you can, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Ta-da. Bye-bye. So you pump it?
Yeah. And it's...
Oh, right. Cow shit.
It takes the worst off.
Love it.
Yeah, and that's really good.
How long does it stay warm for?
Well, it's not, well, it's whatever temperature you put in there. It's not insulated or anything.
Oh, okay.
So if you put warm water in, you get warm water out. But this is just straight out of that